Yo, what's up, YouTube, man? I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday, man. We are looking to sweep the New York Mets today, man. Uh, this pitching has been absolutely phenomenal in this series. The offense, they've been phenomenal. Man, oh man, it is July 16th, and I have a sinus infection. Can, uh, can this make any sense to any of you? It's July, bro. I've never gotten sick in July in my life. And this year, for some reason, I'm sick in July, and it absolutely sucks. Um, anyway, guys, Trevor McGill will be the starting pitcher for the Mets today. This is his 18th start, 5 and 6 of 5.48 ERA, 87 innings, only 101 hits, giving up 37 walks, 60 strikeouts. And Mookie Betts will lead it off, hitting 253, 26 home runs on the year, 56 RBIs. He's been having a pretty good year, Mookie Betts has, and had has had a really good series here at Citi Field in New York. I wish we had tomorrow off, just so I could kind of get some rest as that's hitting the right field to kind of sleep the sickness off a little bit. But at the end of the day, we got a game. We got a series in Baltimore starting tomorrow. So yeah, we'll be in Baltimore tomorrow for a 3-game series. That'll bring up Hayward, by the way, playing center field today. For James Outman hitting 299, 8 bombs, 21 ribbies on the year. But we end up going to Baltimore for a 3-game series coming up, and then we have Thursday off before we play 3 in Texas against the Rangers. So uh, hopefully somewhere along those lines of this week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the sickness kind of goes away as Pete Alonso can't make the play right there to turn 2, but they'll be able to tag Jason Hayward to record an out one away here in the top half of the first, and now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman hitting 310, 21 bombs, and 62 RBIs. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, with my sickness, I think it's a sinus infection, as that's foul to the left side. Um, yesterday when I woke up, my left eye was pretty red. I had a lot of sleepies in it, and even making this video, my left eye is pretty red, and I just am not feeling the greatest. And I don't know if it's because when I left Alabama, my buddy's sister was kind of complaining that she wasn't feeling good as well. So I don't know if I caught a sinus infection from her or I got a cold, or these are just summer allergies, as that's a strikeout for Freddie Freeman, 2 away here in the top half of the first. And it's finally catching up, these summer allergies or something. I really don't know what's going on. Now bring up Miguel Vargas hitting 4th today, hitting 295 on the year now. First pitch high, ball 1 to Vargas, but hopefully I'm better by the end of the week. I definitely want to be better by next Monday. I mean, we still got a whole week until my birthday. But my birthday is July 24th. Today's July 16th. There's like a there's like 8 days before my birthday, so I really don't want to be having a sinus infection or being sick. My birthday's on a Monday, so it's not like I'm going to do much anyway. But I am turning 21, so I'm pretty excited for that. And I'm excited to see what I do during the weekend antics and stuff like that. The weekend of the 28th. So, yeah, just trying to try and power through this, man. 1-2 to Vargas. Good. 12-6 to end the top half of the first. So Vargas right there. Alright, Tony Gonsolin's our starting pitcher. This is a 16 star. He's 15-0, a 1.38 ERA, 111 innings pitched, 61 hits, 4 walks, and 151 strikeouts. His battery mate today is Austin Barnes instead of Will Smith. I would just give Will Smith a day off and get Austin Barnes behind the plate before going to Baltimore tomorrow. Got some players off today. Definitely feel like I should have got Mookie Betts off, but at the end of the day, he's starting. This is hitting the center for a base hit to lead the game off, and Jason Hayward misplays that ball. Now it'll be a triple for Starling Marte. I don't know what happened there. With a leadoff triple, fourth triple of the year. And we're going to bring the defense in. Alright, first pitch to Luis Guillorme. 294, first pitch, hitting to left. Taylor will get under it. And the Mets will have the lead. It's a 1-0 ball game thanks to Jason Hayward not playing center field well. And now that'll bring up Jeff McNeil hitting 275, and the Mets are on the board early in this ball game, which is huge for the Mets. This is another play for Taylor. I think this is the first time they've led all series in a game. So Sunday afternoon so far for them has been off to a good start. And if you're that's hammered and that's gone. It's a 2-0 ball game. Mets with the lead. Pete Alonso with another home run in this series. Man, oh man, Tony Gonsolin is not coming out hot in this game. And now that will bring up Brandon Nimmo hitting 279. 4 pitches, 2 runs for the Mets. 2 away here in the bottom half of the first for the Dodgers. And Tony Gonsolin and I are trying to figure out how to get out of this first and kind of refresh. Kind of have a refresh inning in the bottom half of the second. But the Dodgers offense has some work to do as this is hitting to center. Hayward will be able to play this one to end the first, but the Mets do score 2 with the home run and the sacrifice fly. Alright, Nolan Arenado will lead off the top of the third, hitting 287, 12 home runs, 54 RBIs on the year. First pitch from McGill, outside ball 1. 1-0. Nolan hitting 287, 12 home runs, 54 RBIs on the year. He is a trade we made earlier this season before the trade deadline was even a thing, which is actually August 1st when the trade deadline actually is. So got quite a while to see what the rest of the league makes and moves. I mean, the Reds, man, they have won 13 games in a row, and they're 41-54. And I think they're 3rd or 4th in the NL Central. So I don't know if they trade, if they try and be sellers or buyers and make a run to win the NL Central. It's going to be tough with the Cardinals playing good ball, but we'll see. The payoff pitch to Nolan Arenado from McGill will be hitting to right. To Nolan Arenado will be off the wall for a double for Nolan. So lead off double here in the here in the top half of the second. And now that will bring up Willy Adames. This is the 17th double of the year for Nolan, by the way. And now that will bring up Willy Adames that we acquired in this weekend series from the Brewers. Struck out yesterday, didn't really move the bat off his shoulder. Hitting 263 on the year and first pitch fouling, 0-1. 19 bombs, 59 RBIs on the year with the Brewers. Now a Dodger, replacing Miguel Rojas that we ended up trading. And at the end of the day, it might not work with Willy Adames here as a Dodger, but I really wanted a better shortstop, and Willy Adames was the guy we were able to pick up. And I definitely didn't miss Miguel Rojas. Really enjoyed him on the team, but the home runs weren't really there. He only had like 6 home runs with us. And I mean, I could say the same thing about Nolan Arenado, only 12 home runs, but I feel like he produces when he needs to. So it's kind of tough to let Miguel Rojas go, as that's a ground out for Adames. Went away here in the top half of the second. It's kind of tough to let Miguel Rojas go, but at the end of the day, it was what I felt like was needed. And maybe at the end of the day, having Willy Adames for making that trade will kind of backfire for us, and maybe Willy Adames will not be as good as I'm expecting. Yesterday, I did say how I could have traded for Juan Soto because the Padres are willing to trade Soto, and I think, pretty sure a lot of their team members, a lot of the Padres, just because they've been struggling so far this year, I think they're actually a game above 500 at the moment. So, I mean, they're not struggling that bad, as that's a strikeout 2 away here in the top half of the second. And Max Muncy, man, he's been absolutely struggling. And now that'll bring up Chris Taylor hitting 292. 16 bombs and 52 RBIs on the year. First pitch will be hit Lindor will make the play to end the top half of the second, and the Dodgers do not get anything, do not score after the double from Nolan Arenado. Alright, Francisco Lindor will lead off the bottom half of the second, hitting 264. First pitch from Gonsolin, strike one. This is an inning where I feel like Gonsolin needs to have a quick 1-2-3 or at least a really good inning. I mean, the pitch count's pretty low for that first inning, but the Mets were able to put up runs quickly, and Pete Alonso with his second home run of the series, he's been seeing the ball well as that's going to be hit up the middle for a base hit. So leadoff single here in the bottom half of the second. Now they'll bring up Mark Canha hitting 252. First pitch slider, strike one. Gonsolin 15 wins on the year. He's been perfect. 15 starts, 15 wins. This is his 16th start though, and so far not looking too good for Tony. 0-2 slider. Got him looking one away here in the bottom half of the second. Really good pitch from Gonsolin. First strikeout of the day for Tony. And now they'll bring up Eduardo Escobar hitting 259. First pitch, splitter, ball one. God, my left eye is so irritated at the moment. I keep rubbing it and it looks like there's something in it. I know I shouldn't be doing that at the moment because I'm not feeling good and me rubbing it probably ain't helping, but like, oh my God, it's irritating the crap out of me. 1-1. 12-6, 1-2. Good pitch from Tony Gonsolin. I just don't understand how the heck I could be sick in July, right? Am I the only one who's ever been sick in July? Feels like this is hammered to center. Hayward, he will have room two-way here in the bottom half of the second. Tony Gonsolin probably was like, uh-oh, as soon as he saw Hayward running back, but they'll bring up Kevin Parada. 333. First pitch heater. This is hitting the center. And now they'll bring on Marte. We're going to go talk to Tony really quick. Ask him how he's feeling. He just does not look good. You know, go have a little mound visit, man. Yeah, bring on Marte. And here we go. Marte 1-for-1 with the triple. First pitch slider. Hit into right center field. Jason Hayward will drift over to end the second inning. Alright, Austin Barnes will lead off the top half of the third, hitting 300 on the year, 6 bombs and 16 RBIs. First pitch, taking a strike, 0-1. Dodgers down by 2 here on the top of the third, have won the first 2 games here. Dodgers pitching has only given up 6 runs in this series so far, 2 today, 3 Friday, 1 yesterday. 0-2 to Austin Barnes. And the 32nd pitch of the outing will be inside 1-2. Man. At the 1-2 will be hit. Alonso went away here in the top of the third. Oh, they'll bring him Mookie Betts. He's 1-for-1. First pitch. Fouled off, 0-1. Mookie singled back in the first. In the series, 25 hits for the Dodgers and 6 home runs. The 0-1. Mookie has 2 of those home runs in the series. Just like Pete Alonso has 2 for the Mets. The 0-2. It'll be high, 1-2. Good take from Mookie. The 1-2 from McGill will be in the dirt, 2-2. The 2-2. Gosh, what a take. 3-2 now to Mookie Betts. The payoff will be fouled, staying alive. Very late swing there, but got a piece of it. The 3-2 from McGill. The 40th pitch will be hammered to left. Like he got under it, and 2 away here in the top of the third. Now bring up Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, ball 1 to Jay Hay. 297, 8 home runs, 21 RBIs on the year. Fouled off, 1-1. Hayward, man, 8 home runs on the year, 21 RBIs. I feel like he's definitely got more playing time than David Peralta. And Peralta just has better stats. I think it might be time to see what we could do and see who we could pick up if we wanted to trade Jay Hay. Really enjoy him, man, but I just feel like I could have somebody better. 3-2. Will be a ball and a walk. 11th walk of the year for Jason Hayward. And now that will bring up Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 with the strikeout. First pitch. Taking a ball 1-0 with the circle change missing. 1-0 to Freeman. Jammed him a good pitch. And that shall end the top of the third, which it does.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Alright, I bring up Luis Guillorme. Had a sacrifice fly in his first debut. Will ground out here to Vargas, 1 away here in the bottom of the third. Now that'll bring up Jeff McNeil. He flied out in the first. First pitch from Gonsolin will be popped into right, and Betts will get under this one. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. I feel like Tony Gonsolin has been working really well. It's just those first few innings did not go well. The first inning did not go well. First pitch to Alonso will be a fastball. And sorry. I feel like in this series, I should definitely know not to try and attack Pete Alonso with the fastball. He beats it every time. He's a good fastball hitter. And I should really learn how to work with the off speed, because what just happened right there with that strikeout would happen more often. And he wouldn't be putting so many runs on the board or getting the home runs he's had in the series, I think. Alright, Miguel Vargas will lead off the top of the fourth. He's 0 for 1. Struck out in his first debut. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Terrible swing. Trying to do too much. I feel like we've been pretty patient at the plate in this ball game. That's fouled off quickly. 0-2. I feel like we've been patient and I feel like we haven't. Like, I don't know. It's kind of a weird mix of things. The 0-2 will be hammered into center. That ball will be caught 1 away here in the top of the fourth with the sound that bat-to-ball contact made right there. I thought it was going to have a ride. But the ball just was a basic fly out to center. And now that will bring up Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 1 with a double. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. Tony Gonsolin's perfect stats, or the perfect start and record, is in line here today in New York, down by 2, and the Dodgers offense has not been able to get a run across the board. The 1-1 hit McNeil, 2 away. 2 away, and that'll bring up Willie Adames. 2 for 11 in the series, but that's not true. I'm pretty sure they're counting the old series when the Brewers were in Cincinnati, as this is a jam shot to right, and that will end the top half of the fourth. Alright, Brandon Nimmo will lead off the bottom half of the fourth. Only 24 pitches for Tony Gonsolin. That's the crazy thing to me, is The pitch count was so low. Just that first inning really hurt. 0-2, and I don't know why Jason Hayward missed the ball. Like I said on Friday, I have a broken controller, and I've repeated it multiple times in the videos that my left analog stick pulls to the right a little bit. This is hit to Adames, one away. So I don't know when Jason Hayward went to go field that ball and I was running over there with him, if the stick just decided to have a brain of its own and stop to give up that triple. Just like the other night when James Outman was running Friday night and the controller kind of just stopped him. Very unfortunate. That's a strikeout, 2 away here in the bottom half of the fourth. Really aggressive pitch right there from Tony Gonsolin for his third strikeout of the night, end of the day. With a fastball right down the middle to Francisco Lindor. Now that'll bring up Mark Canha. First pitch slider, strike one. I mean, every pitcher is going to lose their, have a game where they lose or, lose that perfect stat. I think this might be the game where Tony Gonsolin loses it because the offense has been absolutely in shambles, I feel like. And we just can't get anything going. Usually for Tony, we already have like 8 runs put up on the board, and Tony could just kind of pitch through the game with no problem. Oh no. Two and 0. 2-0 to Max Muncy. The pitch from McGill. Will be outside, 3-0. So 3-0 for McGill. Will be a strike. 3-1. Taking that pitch all the way on that last one. 3-1. 3-2, and you can't make this up if you're Max Muncy. You're getting pitches right down the middle and missing. 3-2. That's hammered into right though. Right center field, and that'll be a leadoff double here in the top half of the fifth. For Max Muncy, and that has to feel good for Max. 18th double of the year. And now that'll bring up the tying run in CT3. 0 for 1. Inside pitch, ball 1. To 1-0. 2-0. Ball will get away. Muncy will take third. The throw will not be on time. Cuddles, I just let you on the bed and you jumped off. I don't know what you want, buddy. 2-0. That's one of our dogs, alright? If you all didn't know that. The 2-0 to Taylor. Hit into right center field. That ball will be caught, and we're going to get a run on the board. Muncy will score. It's a 2-1 ball game. So, finally get a run on the board, and now that'll bring up Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 with a line out. First pitch from McGill. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Oh, man. 0-1. 0-2. Pretty sure Tony's happy to see the score split. Dodgers down by 1. The 0-2 from McGill will be fouled. Barnes staying alive. The 0-2. And that's going to hit him. Austin Barnes gets hit by an 0-2 pitch. Obviously, that wasn't intentional, but now they'll bring up Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2. First pitch. Into left center field. That ball is gonna go. Oh my god, that ball's gonna be caught. A missed red ball right there, and that will end the top of the fifth. Oh man. Alright. Now bring up Eduardo Escobar to lead off the bottom half of the fifth. Only 33 pitches for Tony Gonsolin. Taking a strike, 0-1. Man, 33 pitches, down by a run. A missed miscue right there from Austin Barnes running the bases. I absolutely thought that was splitting the gap, or at least getting away from the center fielder. Let's hit to Vargas. On away here in the bottom of the fifth, and it doesn't. So, for like the 100th time this year, a really bad read on the baseball and getting winding up getting thrown out or ending an inning by making a bad base running decision. And definitely not the first time that's happened this season, so that's definitely disappointing to kind of see. 2-1. Oh, by the way, the Rockies, they've lost 2 straight to the Yankees. So they lost the series against the Yankees, trying to avoid getting swept today. Yankees are already up 4-0 in the first inning, I saw. 2-2 heater. Fouled off. Man, my freaking left eye. This is absolutely miserable. The 2-2 got him. 4th strikeout of the game for Tony Gonsolin. Like, my eyes literally, like, I can't, like, it gets blurry, and then I gotta wipe it out of my, like, whatever's in my eye, and then comes back to, oh my god, this is so irritating. 1 out of Marte. Hit Arenado. Bro, now there's a fly on my screen. Can I catch a damn break? Obviously not. Alright, Jason Hayward will lead off the top half of the 6th. He's 0 for 1. First pitch for McGill will be a strike 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. High ball 1. Usually, man, this year, every time we have faced a pitcher with a high ERA, we usually struggle, which makes no sense. 1-1. I guess it happens to the best of them. The 1-1 outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Hit, jammed him. That ball will drop for a base hit for Jason Hayward. Now that will bring up Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 2. And Freddie come through with the base hit here. First pitch hammered into right center field. That ball, bruh, that shit's gonna get caught too. And another misread and another double play for the Mets. I give up. I'm done trying to run the bases. Jesus. Now bring up Vargas. He's 0 for 2. First pitch high, ball 1. You can't make this up. 2 bad misreads in this game from the Dodgers base running that has led to double plays. 1-1. The Mets outfield, though, sure knows how to cover ground. I will give them that. Because I feel like if that's anybody else, we're scoring. The 1-2. 2-2. Good take from Vargas. But today against the Mets, man, they've covered the ground perfectly. The 2-2. Hammered into left center field, and that would have scored a run. That'll be a double for Vargas as he's heading to second. The throw will not be on time. And Miguel Vargas will have himself a double, his 11th double of the year. And now that will bring up Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2. First pitch to Arenado. Inside, ball 1. Almost hits him. What an opportunity would it be if Nolan gets on here with a walk and then Willy Adames comes through. 1-0. 1-1. And bullpen starting to warm for the Mets. 1-1 to Arenado. From McGill. Will be fouled. 1-2 heater high, and Nolan misses that. 1-2. Mets fans on their feet. The 1-2 pitch. We'll strike out Arenado. And the Dodgers once again. Bad base running, and then when we have a runner in scoring position, can't get him in. And then bring up Luis Guillorme to lead off the bottom half of the bottom half of the sixth, excuse me. He's taking the strike, 0-1.
0-1 the count.
0-1 fastball. 0-2.
0-2 with the count.
Johnson, man, his pitch count's pretty low that he can pretty much stay in the game. Till the Dodgers offense does something as this is hitting to right. If they do something, Betts will get their one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Now they'll bring up Jeff McNeil. 0-2. First pitch splitter, strike one. Coming into the game, Tony had a 1.38 ERA, 111 innings pitched, and a perfect record that might look breakable here today in New York. Dodgers offense has made plenty of mistakes running the bases, and that's hurt them because we could have the lead, I'm pretty sure. I'll bring up Pete Alonso. He's 1-2. First pitch, 12-6, ball one. Not gonna give him the heater. We're gonna make him look at off-speed stuff. 1-0. Splitter. 2-0. Pete knows that he's in a fastball count, but he ain't gonna see it. The 2-0 slider. 2-1. Nice play from the ball boy. Nice. Get him on the field. 2-1. Slider again. 2-2. 2-2, another slider from Gonsolin. Will be hitting the left field for a base hit. So a single for Alonso, he's 2 for 3. Home run and a single today. And now they'll bring up Brandon Nimmo. 0-2. First pitch splitter, strike one. He can see the fastball. 0-1 heater. Hit. Arenado will make the play. Man, that sounded like it hit the ground. It just jammed him. Interesting. Alright, they're going to bring out David Robinson, a 2.91 ERA, 21 2/3 innings. This is his 21st game. 30 strikeouts, 8 walks, and Willie Adames will greet him. Here we go, Willie. Make your name known. 0-2. First pitch. Taking a ball 1-0. No one warming in the Dodgers bullpen quite yet. 1-0. 2-0 to Adames. And Adames could definitely just be a rental for now. 2-1. I will say that I am not scared to trade Willie Adames away before the trade deadline. That's until August 1st, so I mean, I traded for Adames pretty early to kind of get a feel of how he's going to be and what I can do with him. And so far, he's 0-2, struck out yesterday. Gotta get him going here soon. The 0-2, and the 3-1 hit up the middle for a base knock. So there's his first hit with the Dodgers, and hopefully many more, right? He's pumped about his first Dodger hit, so I'll now bring up Max Muncy. He's 1-2. First pitch, hit, double play ball 1 and 2. That's exactly what we did not need. The twin killing double play. And now that'll bring up Chris Taylor. Taylor 0-1. First pitch. Jammed him. McNeil. Throw will be on time. Then the top half of the 7th. And Tony, man. Sorry, man. This offense has been absolutely trash today. And misreading so many balls in the air and just causing outs. But Gonson's still grinding out on the mound. He's saying, I'm not getting pulled out of this game unless the Mets close the Dodgers out in the top of the 9th. Or unless it's the bottom of the 9th and somebody needs to close this game out for a win. 1-2. 1-2 fastball to Lindor. Hitting to left. Taylor will catch it one away here in the bottom half of the 7th. I'll bring up Mark Canha. 0-2. First pitch slider. Hit. Adames. 2 away. they'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. First pitch heater, popped up, Arenado will get there to end the 7th. And then bring out Adam Ottavino, 5.14 ERA, and we're gonna, oh man, we're gonna leave Austin Barnes in there. As much as I want a pitch hit, we're gonna leave him in there. First pitch from Ottavino, hitting to right, one away. One away now. That'll bring him Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 3. Singled to start the game. Hasn't been much sense. Ball 1. 40,533 fans here in attendance, watching the Mets possibly making the perfect season for Gonsolin go away, as this is hammered to right. That ball is carrying. That ball's gonna drop. That'll be a ground rule double. 9th double of the year. That will bring up Jason Hayward. And we are gonna bring in James Outman to pitch hit, hitting .367, 19 bombs, 55 RBIs. And the NL All-Star, the NL center fielder for the All-Star game, the starter. So this is a huge at-bat for Tony. I mean, not for Tony, for James Outman. 1-0. Tying run at second. The 1-0 is pitched outside. 2-0. Runners in scoring position. Outman's hitting .466 on the year. The 2-0. Hit. Oh my God. You cannot make this up. Straight to Francisco Lindor. Now that'll bring up Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 3. First pitch to Freddie. Ottavino will make the play and end the top half of the 8th. Oh man. Alright, Outman will play center. Alright, first pitch to Kevin Paredes will be hit into right, and that will be a fair ball. This is pretty much the offense is going to lose the game for Tony, or he's going to lose the game. If he gives up another run here, I doubt we'll be able to come back. So this is kind of really important. That's the first double for Parada on the year. First pitch to Marte, strike 1. This is a huge at-bat for Tony Gonsolin. 0-1. 12-6. 0-2. 0-2 fastball. Hit. Gonsolin can't make the play. Runner will go to third. And Vargas will throw to third. 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. What a play for Miguel Vargas. Getting the lead run. Parada just kind of left second base a little late. And Vargas noticed, and this will be a double play. Arenado to Vargas to Muncy to end the 8th. And the Dodgers are trying to rally here in the top of the 9th. Gonsolin pitched 8 innings. Gave up 2 in the first. We'll see what happens here in the top of the 9th. They're going to bring in Edwin Diaz. 1.55 ERA. We got to him the other day. See what Miguel Vargas could do. We have a 20% chance of winning. Here we go. Vargas will greet him. First pitch from Diaz. Strike 1 at 101 high. The 0-1. 0-2. Good slider. That shoot was filthy. I did not mean to cuss. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. 1-2. Man, he pitches quick too. Give me a break, buddy. The 1-2. Got him. Good slider. 1 away here in the top half of the 9th. I'll bring up Arenado, and we're going to substitute him for David Peralta. I want a lefty here to give me my best shot. Hitting .299, 14 bombs, 27 ribbies. Here we go, David. First pitch, ball 1. I just feel like David Peralta could give me the best shot here. 1-0. 1-1. 1-1. To Peralta. 1-2. Good slider. I don't call time. Try and get Diaz out of his rhythm, man. He is so good when he's on fire. 1-2. 2-2. 2-2 to David Peralta. The pitch. 3-2. What a take. And Willie Adames is on deck. 3-2 from Diaz. Will be popped up. That was ball 4-2. 2 away here in the top of the ninth. Now it all leads up to Willie Adames. 1 for 2. Well, I mean, 1 for 3, excuse me. Dodgers down to their final out. First pitch. Swung on and missed. 102. Holy smokes. Yeah, it's just not fair, alright? 0-1. 1-1. 1-1 from Diaz. 1-2. Gee. Bro, his pitches are absolutely filthy. I don't care how away they are. They're just really good. 1-2. Diaz looking to close this one. The 1-2 to Adames. 2-2. The next pitch. 3-2 and Muncie's on deck. 3-2. The payoff pitch to Adames. Will be inside and a walk. And now that'll bring up Max Muncy. 1 for 3 with a double. Can he come through? First pitch. Outside ball 1. After Muncy, it's Taylor. 1-0. 1-1. Come on, Max. Can you launch one? Can you do something, Mr. 32 home run? Can't do anything in the second half so far? Or just can't hit a home run lately? 2-1. Gee, man. This is tough. 2-1. From Diaz to Muncy. Hammered into left center field. And Willie Adames is rounded, and that one's gone. It's a 3-2 ball game. 33rd home run of the year. I guess you just got to talk a little trash to Max, and he's going to come through. 33rd home run of the year. Dave Roberts is hyped. Tony Gonsolin, man, could breathe now. And now we got to start warming up somebody in the bullpen. What a at-bat from Willie Adames first off. And then Max Muncy getting his 33rd home run of the year against one of the best closers in the league, if not the best at the moment. And Max Muncy, I think he's hot now. I think he's feeling good about life. Just like that, the Dodgers take the lead. First pitch, 0-1. And we're going to start warming up the bullpen. Oh man, who do we go here? Evan Phillips is shut down. We're going Brusdar Graterol for today's game. Let's see if he could close this one. The 0-1 from Diaz, 1-1. Man, if you're Buck Showalter, if you're the Mets fans, you're already 19 games back in the division. You're trying to get a wild card spot, and I know it's just the second half, but games like these, you gotta be winning. 2-1. Oh, 2-2. Good pitch. Diaz had me flustered with the first 2 batters. That's a broken bat. Gee, where's that going? Hell in the top of the ninth, but the Dodgers have the lead. Thanks to that man, Max Muncy hits his 33rd home run with 2 away here in the top of the ninth to give the Dodgers the lead. Alright, now this is the tough part. We're going to bring in Will Smith to go play third base. Because we pitched hit for Nolan. And now we got to bring in Brusdar Graterol. This is his 19th game. 4 saves on the year in his saves totals. 21 1/3 innings, a 1.27 ERA. First batter he'll face is Jack McNeil. He's 0 for 3. First pitch cutter swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 slider. 0-2. No, sinker, excuse me. That's the 0-2 slider. That pitch will be fouled. You could definitely tell I was wanting to win this ball game. With all the stops I tried to put in, 1 and 2, bringing in David Peralta, pitch hitting for Hayward. I was just doing everything I could to try and win this game, and now it's all up to Brusdar Graterol thanks to Max Muncy. 1-2 slider to McNeil. Got him one away here in the bottom of the ninth. One away, and now that'll bring up the polar bear. He's 2 for 3.
Now batting,
First pitch cutter. Hammered, fouled. Alright, maybe I don't throw that pitch. 0-1. Gave him something hard to swing at right there. 1-1. I think with Graterol, I can't be afraid to throw fastballs to Alonso. 1-1. The heater 1-2 at 99 high. And that made Brusdar Graterol take his hat off throwing that pitch. The 1-2 slider. Got him. 2 away here in the bottom half of the ninth. And now that'll bring up Brandon Nimmo. He's over 3. First pitch cutter. High ball 1. 1-0. 1-1. 1-1 to Nimmo from Graterol. The fastball. 1-2, and the Mets are down to their final strike. 1-2. The backdoor slider will be hit into center. James Outman will make the play, and the Dodgers will end up sweeping the New York Mets. And what a swing from Max Muncy. What an at-bat from Willie Adames. And Tony Gonsolin's perfect season remains. Thanks to one swing in the top of the ninth. Absolutely insane. Man, going to Baltimore tomorrow should be fun. But I think this series with the Mets, that was a pretty fun series, I can't lie. This game was tough, but fun. But tomorrow, we're in Baltimore. We'll have Dustin May on the mound. And then, we'll have Dustin May on the mound tomorrow. And then Tuesday, it's looking like Noah Syndergaard. And then Wednesday, Clayton Kershaw. So, like, comment, and subscribe, turn those post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one.